They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Baylor Bears, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Baylor's offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Fires to the big fella. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So BYU's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got his man quickly. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB.
Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right. Get a little chunk of yards.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Run the gun, wants to pass. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. He'll keep it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push.
Open space in the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Quick release on the RPO. Great reaction by this defense immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
Bring in the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game, 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Unloads quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
2nd and goal. No dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now he's going to break the pocket. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that's going to tie it up. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab down the left side. Here he goes. Touchdown, BYU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that early. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's going for the goal line, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougar! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Hauls it in. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Makes the catch. It's Owens. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. It's incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The air. Rolls it in. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw.
Hits the afterburners. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. The option look. He'll toss it. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Cougars trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Looking for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Slams it ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Number 17 set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away incomplete.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense knocking that one away.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will punt this one away. A low line drive and can't hang on. He muffs it.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window. And you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Hawaii dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking downfield on first down. Slings it downfield. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Spins away from the defense. Tripped up for the tackle. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. They want to throw it. Buys a little extra time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
We've reached the break. BYU is on top, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown Cougars. And once he found open space, the Baylor in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. We've seen earlier in this drive, this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't able to sack him right away, but they stuck with him, forced him to scramble. They're able to get
line and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Lost to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Play number 10 on this series. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The run from the shotgun. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the fullback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Cougars line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And runs through another guy. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the back. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Owens. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun. Lets it fly. And that one is picked up in the end zone. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play.